Years ago, I saw a man walking down the highway with a big old backpack. I thought he was homeless at first, then I found out he was hiking the Appalachian Trail. In spring 2023, I quit my job, bought a backpack, and flew down to Georgia to hike up to Maine, 2,198.4 miles. Time is 6:50. Alright, so we got a half hour before the Uber's here. So yeah, we're going up to the trail, and I ate a lot of food, feeling good. I made my way 2 hours north from Atlanta, Georgia to the Amicalola Falls State Park Visitor Center. That's where I signed up to be something called a thru hiker. I was number 1,563. The first day, did about 8 miles or something like that today, 7.5 or something like that. I'm at Black Gap Shelter, I think. It's the one right before Springer Mountain. Got my tent set up over there, and all my gear is hiding back over here. Here's dinner tonight. Cheese, chocolate, Mexican food, whiskey. It's like I'm back at home. Just eating cheese all the time. It's making me a little happier, but boy, did I sleep like fucking shit last night. I don't care who you are, your first night in the woods alone after not having it camped out for a while is usually pretty darn spooky, especially if you don't know what a barred owl sounds like, because they sound like a bunch of children laughing. So what do we got for lunch?
Peanut butter, raisins, tortillas.
I'll find some.
One whole organic banana with cacao.
Peanut butter, but nuts.
There you go. Peanut butter, honey. It'd only been a couple of days on the trail so far, but I was definitely starting to want a shower pretty badly, and maybe a bed, and some hot food. But that wasn't to come. Well, at least I thought it wasn't to come. I stumbled across my first taste of trail magic at Gooch Gap, thanks to James and his family from Benchmark Adventure Ministries.
Hi!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gooch Gap. My name is James. I'm the founder of this organization that's doing this trail magic. It's called Benchmark Adventure Ministries. There will be a Dutch oven that'll get rolling here in a little bit, and the Dutch oven will have peach cobbler and cherry cobbler.
On the endless list of things I learned on the Appalachian Trail, one of them was how to accept kindness and charity from strangers. For no reason other than out of the goodness of their heart, people will come and feed you and make sure that you're happy.
That's all comes off first.
Thank you.
That's how it's done.
So there's a bunch of people over behind me, but I don't want to sit over there because I smell real bad. I'm like airing everything out. There's everybody over there. But I mean, it's a pretty good view, so. I was lucky enough to be able to send a transmission back to the mothership from the summit of Blood Mountain, as pictured there. Yeah, I'm just kidding. Anyway, Blood Mountain is definitely no joke. It's tough and puts you to the test. Oh Lord, that was my first long day, and that's gonna be some cool ass shit in a minute. There's a little blood stain, but that's okay. I still fucking showered. Which way's hot? Get it burning, baby. So, It feels so good. I just took a shower. I'm gonna eat some frozen burritos. Shit. I'm wearing my rain pants because that's the only thing I got that's kind of clean. Oh, life is pretty good right now. After spoiling myself with a night at the cabins by mountain crossings, I set my sights for Franklin, North Carolina. That'd be my next resupply point where I could go into town and buy my food and take a shower. I was pretty excited for that. This little next section of trail is also where I met some pretty interesting characters. Strangeburg, where are you from, brother?
From Seattle.
All right. What brings you out here to do the Appalachian Trail?
Well, house I was living in, friend selling it, and I didn't know what I was going to do with my life. I figured if I hike this trail, I don't need to know for another 6 months.
Awesome.
And I love trails.
There you go. Why do they call you Strangeburg?
It's a name I got in the, I'm weird, but on the PCT in 2012, I had ribbons, like yellow ribbons, tied to my sleeve, so that when I put my arms out, it was like big old wings.
Yeah.
And so I got that name.
On the PCT.
On the PCT, but then a few years later, I
there it is. There it is.
For no reason at all.
Yeah.
And it's just fun as hell. I mean, there's nothing else I can think of doing. That's so much fun.
Awesome. Strangebird, thank you, brother.
Right on.
All right. So, name's BC, right?
Well, they call me BC from the PCT side, yeah.
Okay, and you already told me, but how come, what's the reason behind it?
Well, it's because I take BC powders. It's due to, I had brain cancer. They gave me 3 weeks to live.
Fuck.
That was almost 3 years ago, coming in October.
Hell yeah.
And I say it's a blessing that it happened, which is kind of weird to say, but I'm living my life other than just working throughout my life. So I'm out doing amazing things, and I have to do amazing things, and I have to make today better than I have to make it than it was the day before, and that's how I'm living my life now. And it's and now I'm out here doing the AT, but I just got done doing chemo and radiation 4 months ago, and I stopped throwing up. I think today's the 7th day. And by throwing up, I mean 6 to 8 hours with your head in a toilet bowl, and that's no fun. And they're like, and you're already out here, and I'm like, I gotta do dope stuff, and I just can't stop. And if I stop, I feel like the cancer's gonna get me.
What would you say to anybody who's thinking about doing the AT, but maybe
get out here and do it? Get out here and do it, man. It's really amazing. The community is amazing. You know, people sit around behind their computer screen and they're like, oh, one day. You know, for me, one day I went to work and I picked up something off the ground and I ended up going blind in my right eye, and that's how they found the tumor. And they was like, yeah, we're prepping the operating room. And I was like, operating room? And they were like, yeah, you got a large mass in your brain. We're gonna have to do surgery. So I got a pretty cool scar out of it.
It does look real cool. Life's
short, man. You can walk out tomorrow and get hit by a car and just, you know, and not really have lived. So I'm out here and I'm living.
BC,
and I love it. I love it, man. I really do.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, man.
All right. The next fella I met on trail was named T. He's the guy who helped me get my guitar, which in turn got me my trail name, Slim Pickens. He sure knew a whole lot about the land he was walking on, and I was glad to meet him.
Sometimes you get good food. If you're a good yogier, you can go through the Smokies without having to resupply, because you can hit people up and go, you going back to the car? Yeah.
What's a yogier?
It's where you get food from people.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You get stuff. You just have to ask them. You sit there, you know, you tell them, you know, you spend a half hour talking to them, you know, and then, you know, you offer to buy it. You go, hey, you got any extra food? No, they'll always just give it to you.
Yeah.
You know, and so you'll get all kinds of cool shit, freeze dried, and so you can totally resupply. It's another hack on the trail that you can do if you know how to do it. As you go further and it greens up, you'll see more people on the trail than aren't through hiking.
Yeah.
And you'll see them have these huge fucking packs, and they got way more food than they need.
Yeah.
So you just, you know, talk to them, and then you just say, you know, they'll say, yeah, I'm only out for a few days, and you go, well, hey, if you got any extra food, oh, I do.
Yeah.
They already know they got too much. Pretty good.
Oh, that's awesome the way you set that up.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, that's
You
my
just tarping it, huh?
That's for rent.
What do you think is like the biggest mistake that people make on trail?
Listening to social media.
Yeah.
Listening to people that don't really know anything about what's going on out here. Start slow and you build up, and you know, you get to where you got your we call trail dance. You got your trail dance on, and then you're listening to your body. So instead of saying I got to make 16 miles today, you go, I'm gonna go as far as I can.
Hiking with Sam, Tara, Sierra, and Acacia sure was a pleasure, but it was also pretty inspiring to see them making it happen with a full family on the Appalachian Trail. Okay, quick update. How much battery do I got? Enough. I got a guitar. My trail name is Slim Pickens. I'm such a fucking idiot. Oh boy. Alright, now I'm not as much of a mess. I just didn't think maybe there was a possibility that I wouldn't be able to do this. And you know, it's a small milestone, but I made it here, and not a lot of people do. I know a big portion of people don't make it to where I'm standing right now, and I'm thankful to God and every choice I've made in my life so far that has let me be here where I am right now. I didn't know it at the time, but I was about to begin hiking with a wanted man named Bad Jeremy. Well, that's the name he eventually got. And he, oh, well, I'll let you see for yourself. Why'd you buy a pizza?
Because it said pizza, I came up with pizza slot. Fuck you, don't put me in videos. Don't record this shit, I'll be in jail.
Alright, it's probably around 10:15 right now, 10:30 in the morning, and that fella over there already had 2 4 Locos. He's puking and pissing. Heading up the trail over there somewhere. Ain't that right?
Hey, check my bag, see if it's tied up. Fuck your camera.
Where? Tied up? No, what is this, dude?
I don't know. I'm drunk as
right on me. Bum, 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 bum. Take a load on Fanny.
Take a load. Hey.
Here we are. Where are we?
Swing a dick up. Suck it, bitches. Woo!
There he goes.
Fuck off.
Off into the wild.
What was that?
Oh, how about you, you foul beast? Get back!
Stopped here for a break. Check it out.
Hike along this trail, and that's all I got to say about that.
Not a drop, not a drop. Don't you waste any beer.
Oh, Baba! Woo!
Courtesy of, what's your name?
Clacker.
Clacker. Clacker?
Clacker.
Clacker.
I can't even speak. Oh, I can. It's delicious.
That's awesome, dude. I'm so happy for you right now.
Thank you so much, dude. Oh, you want a package of Welch's fruit snacks?
I'll take that.
All right. I'll make that trade.
This is the hardest climb that I've done yet, without a doubt. It's like, okay, here's me pointing the camera straight. It's up there. You know, it's straight up. And having a bit of a hard time. It is mile 14, I believe, 14.5. The shelter is right up over this hill. But we're dying. It's been like this all day. There's a lot of smoke in the air, and Jeremy's back there somewhere. Well, it was bound to happen sooner or later. First rain of the trail. It was pouring this morning. Jeremy took off at, I don't know, 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. He doesn't sleep. I don't know how he does it, but got about 10 miles until Fontana Dam Road or something like that. That's where I get picked up. And we're gonna go do a 0 in town, staying at the Fontana Resort or whatever. They have a bar, that's all that matters. But looks like it's gonna be a little wet today.
Dislikes include rainy days and mean people. People here, the very first day of the very first trail magic, which was exactly 1 mile into this trek, which includes Hermione, Katie, and of course Phoenix, who I hiked with the entire first day.
I didn't realize it at first, but unfortunately a day or two before getting to Fontana Dam, I got bit by a pretty gnarly spider. I think it might have been a black widow, and I also had to deal with this. Heading up to the Smokies today. We're at Fontana Lake, Fontana Dam. The pretty gnarly spider bite that I had on my ankle was getting worse, and my leg was starting to lock up. The muscles felt pretty strange. But I was ready to take on the Smoky Mountain National Park, and I pushed my permit into the box and headed up into the mountains once again. Okay, Smokies, here we come.
She wears short skirts, I wear t-shirts. She's cheer captain and I'm on the bleachers, dreaming about the day when you wake up and find that what you're looking for has been here the whole time. But if you see that I'm the one who's down train, hey, one more time.
Let's do it fucking 24.
Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel.
It's pretty shocking how quickly things can go from being so happy like this to being miserable like this. Day, whatever. These are the worst fucking shoes I've ever worn in my life. $40 to enter the Smokies. That's the first white blaze I've seen in I don't know how many miles. Even though I was a miserable bastard in an incredible amount of foot pain, I saw some of the most beautiful scenery on the entire trail in the area leading up to Clingman's Dome, and the Smokies in general. Kind of felt like I was walking through an Elder Scrolls game. Okay, we're almost at Newfound Gap. I was just having to think to myself here as I walk on my fucked up, aching, blistered feet. And I know there's not going to be any trail magic when I get to this gap like there was 3 hours ago, I think, when Jeremy called me and thinking that I was right next to there. He thought that he was at Clingman's Dome still, but he was 6 miles ahead. And now I am getting to that 6 miles ahead mark hours and hours later, and guarantee that trail magic's probably gone by now. I came up with an idea for a business that I'll probably never create, but drone beer delivery to the AT thru hikers. So I'll fly a drone, you know, burn up a bunch of battery power to haul up a 30 pack and hit a button and just atom bomb it down onto a shelter, because I could go for about 5 or 10 or 20 right about now. Hey everybody, it's me, the Twisted Tea Twister. The Twisted Tea, I twist teas all day long. It was at this point, yep, that point right there, where I was spotted by 2 police officers who came up to me and gave me a pretty good talking to about drinking in public. It was at that point I also decided not to hike with Bad Jeremy anymore. What's this, a trail or something? Oh my God. Wow. Oh, look at the view. Oh, would you just look at the view? Oh, that's incredible. I gotta eat some potato chips now. Oh. The Smoky Mountain National Park was incredibly beautiful. Unfortunately, a bad pair of shoes put a damper on things for me. I also kind of wish there were a few more white blazes to follow while I was there, especially considering you had to pay money to get in here. I shoved my permit into the box at the other end of the park, and I headed up towards Standing Bear Farm. Standing Bear Farm, about 1 mile ahead. I don't know what it is about right now and the way I'm feeling, but something about seeing all these people driving so fast above me. I don't know what it is. Like, it just, I'm walking and I just feel so good, and I'm grateful for being able to be where I'm at. And there's like blazes on, like, look right there, like there's blazes on everything. And I just had a local guy a second ago come up and, you know, just point this way. And God, how happy I am just to be here right now. Like, I just had trail magic a second ago. Star-Lord and Sunshine at Davenport Gap, or I guess it's, yeah, Davenport Gap. If you guys are watching this, God bless you. Thank you so much for the cold beer, the hot dog, snacks, and I'm just getting to Standing Bear Hostel here in a minute. I got a couple guys way back there that are just good dudes. Andy and Citrus. And feeling good, feeling good.
Laundry room has towels for the shower, which is across the stone bridge right there, you see, to the right. Porta johns are the bathroom. This is the fire pit area. You're welcome to use the kitchen for anything. Just clean up your own mess because I don't want to do it. And then you can either tent back here, or you could go check out the field. Like I said, the field has a small section, so you guys can kind of figure out where you want it. You guys look at both places and figure out where you want to tent. Cool. So the field's across the stone bridge to the left, and then this backyard is where.
And that's resupply right there.
And that's resupply.
Okay.
Always have your clipboard with you if you're doing any kind of shopping or eating.
I don't know.
Yes.
Is that one piece of paper all of ours, or?
This is mine.
I didn't get one.
You should get one.
Oh, here's a laundry room. There's the washing machine and the dryer. I just took a shower with a very strange soap. So, here I am. Thank you.
You're welcome. That's Ed's bell. He gets the third bell. Yeah, that's his bell. He's the third bell. He's especially that way.
So, here's the shop. It's pretty cool. It works on like an honor system. So what you do is you grab what you need, and then you just tell them what you got and pay on your way out. It's a pretty cool little system. Strange little place here. Fucking mountains, whatever. Alright, this one's a little fucking cool. It's like a 360-degree view of mountains. Luckily, the weather was holding up and I made some pretty darn good friends in this section of trail. Birds just started to call. That's just magical right there. Jeez. I just woke up from a nap. Just laying here. My feet hurt so bad. I'm in the worst pain I've ever been in my life, I think, right now. These fucking shoes, man. Oh, blisters fucking all over the place. Nightmare. Night fucking mare. I was in a pretty intolerable level of pain when I reached Hot Springs, North Carolina, but thankfully my dad and his friend were there to pick me up on the motorbike, and we went to do trail magic. I even got to ride around on the Harley for a little while and really confused my trail friends as to how I acquired one. I also discovered a smoke shop that was owned and operated by a chicken. I spent a zero in Hot Springs hanging out with my dad and his friend, and it sure was hard saying goodbye to the old man one more time. Shit. Okay, what's up, folks? I'm going to show you how to make a protein shake in the bush today. So it's really easy. You have your whey protein powder here. You take your whey powder. Here we go.
This fucking guy.
That's good. Yeah, it sounds about good. Hey, how are you? Good. A nice old morning we got here, huh? Do you live here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm Slim Pickens.
Wow.
Hey.
Tim.
Tim, nice to meet you.
I did a lot of work to the cabin. It was in terrible shape.
This one here?
Yeah.
What'd you have to do?
Gut it mostly.
Oh, man.
The floor was just like...
Whoa, really?
Completely rotted out.
Yeah, I was reading about it on the app, and it said, yeah, it was a guy with a shotgun and with his dogs, and he would chase hikers away.
Yeah.
But he's gone now.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So where was he? Just up the other way, or?
Down the main road down there,
Yeah.
there's like a stream right there. That's where people were getting water.
Oh, and he'd wait for him to come, and then.
As soon as he'd see somebody, he'd run out there with his gun and stuff.
Tim was just saying it's confirmed the shotgun guy is gone.
Yeah, that's what he said on Far Out.
Say hi. Hell yeah. Alright, so I got my campsite for the night. It's a really nice little grassy grove, and there's even a cemetery right there. I figured I'd document this glorious moment that's about to happen. I am out of water and very thirsty, and look at what we have here. A roaring spring where I could put my feet in the cold water. It's really cold, but it feels incredible. Okay, just not let my crock float away. Soak the dogs a little bit. God, that feels good. That is, I can't recommend that enough. Every chance you get, do this, because it does your feet so much good to just like reduce inflammation. The list goes on, but just do it. Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Loser, how you feeling? Citrus, how you feeling?
Like I can't feel my legs.
Kronos, you look like the
Trying not to throw up.
And Bagel, all the way over there. How you doing? Great. Fuck yeah. Fucking margarita time. Down the road a little bit. The joy I felt dropping a lime into that ice cold Corona in a gas station Mexican restaurant in Irwin, Tennessee was probably comparable to winning maybe an Olympic gold medal. Here's a pretty cool example of things being up pretty alright sometimes. Look what we got here. Big jugs of water. That's a beautiful thing right there. Check it out. I just learned about this stuff right here. It's called ramp. And you could eat it. It tastes like onions and garlic. That's so good. So this is the highest shelter on the whole Appalachian Trail. It was cold as hell last night. It's cold as hell right now. You can see from my breath. So I'm looking forward to getting the fuck off of this mountain. But yeah, there it is, the High Knob shelter. 4 walls and a door. Just had some incredible trail magic. I'll put the picture. I only took a picture of me and some people that were there who were actively stuffing their faces. But this hike today is supposed to be one of the better parts of the trail. It's pretty gorgeous out here. A lot of bulbs and views and all sorts of good stuff. The breakfast consisted of pancakes, venison sausage, let's see, French pressed coffee. A lot of stuff is covered in frost up here. It's so cold. It was just 80 degrees the other day. Yet, here we are. I'm going to US 19E Gap today, and I'm going to stay in Mountain Harbor Hostel tonight and eat their supposed breakfast. That's supposed to be one of the best on the trail tomorrow morning. So this will be 2 days in a row of really good breakfasts. And yeah, I'm pretty hyped.
Might as well say it aloud. Those of you've been scared to sleep.
This is the most of the trail I've seen in one sighting. As you can see, it goes up here.
Velvet taxis through London. Now you're scared of me. Well, don't you pull hard.
Branch lettuce. So these guys are locals getting the branch lettuce, man. Say hey, what's up?
What's up, man?
Man, that's good stuff.
Well,
hell yeah.
yourself, man.
Dude, thanks.
Get you some of it.
Yeah, thanks for
But
pointing it out to
if
me.
you can chop it up, if you got a little bit of olive oil or just any kind of oil,
Yeah.
chop it up and put it in your little pan and just fry it. And then shit's good. Put some ramps in it.
She's like, I don't know what's going on. They've never been closed on Sunday school.
My phone had died.
I just have down here instead, so I had to call it.
This is probably one of the best hostels. Oh man, you got the Betty Boops, dude. Oh, dude. Hell yeah, dude.
Potatoes, onions, peppers with green cheese on it. And then we also have a spinach quiche back here, tomato pie, which is a southern thing. And also...
Look how well organized yours is. Mine is just a mountain of chaos.
Would you be more useful?
I hear the shuttle coming. It's rolling around the bend. And I ain't had a shower since I don't know when. Alright, here we go. Here we go. I got my laces full tied, quite a sight. Smell of your mother say, with my sleeping bag, my midlife break. I really can't catch a break. Well, the month has gone by, and still I try. I think it's safe to say that tonight I'm going to be staying in the shelter. Looks like we got some trail magic up ahead. Hello.
Hey, what's up, man?
How are you?
I'm Hydrator.
Hydrator.
Yeah, from 2017.
Oh.
Hey, unpack and
yeah.
I've got some hot dogs ready.
Woo!
Got the munch. Let me know how these are. These guys are Montreal steak smoked sausages.
Wow.
Let's make a quesadilla if you want one of those.
Oh, dude, I'll take you up on that, man. Yeah, absolutely.
And it's up on 86th Street because they're all on the German side, but shit, it's all plowed over. And,
yeah. Another happy creature of the woods. Check him out. He's probably gonna hide. There he is. So I found this shelter here, which is kind of a curious thing, built in 1938. It's one of the older ones for sure. You can kind of tell. I don't know if people were shorter back then, but
Oh my gosh, stop!
don't forget to subscribe. Welcome to the channel. have to go somewhere up there. Hi, Mama. Look at all these guys. Wow. I want to do more video, but I'm at a pretty good risk for hypothermia up here because of the temperature and the wind, so I can't stop moving. What the hell? Fucking what? Snow! Okay, here I am with my trampoline now. We're going to Maine. They're gonna take care of my packs for me and give me baths along the way. Make sure I don't stink too bad. Beautiful. Hey guys, so here on the Appalachian Trail, we have these things called bear boxes. I've had to tell a few people about what they are already, and of course, a lot of people don't know that's just where they keep the bears out here. Oh, I don't want to get blown off the mountain. Bit of a cliff over here, so I'm gonna be careful as much as I can, but
With 500 miles now under my belt, I'd been closing in on Marion, Virginia. I met a couple new friends. There's Ronan and Reboot, seen here crossing a river.
well, folks, welcome to the Appalachian Trail. We're going to Disneyland. That's a lot of donuts, dude. Oh my god. They got fucking ice cream, dude. So I have a shin splint in my right shin. Everybody else already left. So I just kind of have to sit in town and let myself heal. And it sucks pretty bad. So, it is what it is though. So I gotta do what I gotta do. Heal up and try to get back out there. So, alright, so I'm back here at the ranger station. It's been 3 days of zeros. I think I had shin splints in my right shin, but I'm also thinking it was just a muscle aggravation of the anterior tibialis, which is unfortunate. But I'm back out here. It's still a little bit sore, and I'm just gonna take it very, very easily for the next couple of days, maybe for a while, because I gotta keep moving. So anyways, that's the quick update. Just make sure you stretch when you're doing this trail. You need to stretch every morning, every night, as much as you can. It's so important. I was slacking on that, and I think that's definitely the main reason why I got this injury. But anyways, we're out here, ready to go once more. We'll see you up trail. If there has been a drought in your area, please just give me a call, because all I have to do to make it rain, I just have to open my backpack and have lunch, and then it'll start raining. Pretty cool little one-room schoolhouse here. I mean, you gotta be kidding me with this place. This is the nicest hostel I've seen on the trail. I don't know how far. The resupply was incredible. They had everything I could think of. and we're in like happy Sunshine Valley down here. So couldn't ask for anything more. What is this piece of ancient technology, man? What is this? Wow. Is that from the Egyptians?
Yeah. It's actually the aliens, the same ones who built the pyramids.
There she goes, off to the Appalachian Trail.
Climbing up a hill. All right, now come back down the hill. Nothing.
So this is what my lunch break usually looks like. Definitely hiker trash-esque. And I'm also kind of hoping that whoever's in that car over there comes back and sees me looking oh so sad and says, "Hey man, you want a beer?" But now that I thought of it and said it out loud, it's probably not going to happen. The Appalachian Trail is when you sit down to eat your dinner after a really long day without a single drop of rain. The second you take your first bite, rain starts falling. I can't even believe this. Some lady here at the Hardee's just like said, "Hey, you could just use my truck." I asked her about hitchhiking and she was like, "You can just use my truck if you're gonna be back before 11:30. And I was like, okay. So now I'm just driving this lady's truck into town, so. Yep, it's raining all day. It can't all be dry though. Today's messages are brought to you in part by Betty Crocker Frosting. Yeah, they're good for you. Okay, so I'm having one of those questioning moments at the moment. I have pain right on the top of my foot, kind of behind my big toe, like following it back towards my shin. And I think it's just residual pain from when I had the shin splint thing. But unfortunately, my gait is altered right now because I'm chafing so horribly between my thighs, and there's nothing I can do about that. And I have to walk differently. And yeah, that's kind of hurting my foot on top of it already hurting really badly. It kind of feels like somebody, slammed a hatchet into it. But here's how we're getting along here. Hurts real bad, but I know I'll be looking back on this video someday and saying, I wish I could be back there.
I really wish that I was back there.
Even though the pain is really bad right now. So I wanted to just document this because I think this might be one of the more difficult days that I've had in a long time, on the trail at least. Or maybe ever. I don't know. Anyways, I got to camp. I got my socks that are never gonna dry up there. And basically the whole inside of the tent, as you can see, is like this moisture underneath. So anyways, when I was setting up the tent, it just started raining, and then as soon as I finished, it stopped. So, that couldn't be any more aligned with how the day's been going. I got my foot as elevated as I can get it. Don't quit on a bad day.
Here's a pretty good example of things being kind of crappy for a little bit, and then all of a sudden getting a lot better.
Just keeps getting better.
In this instance, I found trail magic.
I just wanted to capture this moment. See what I'm talking about? Things ain't that bad. Almost there. Only another, I don't know how much farther, but hoping soon. It's a much nicer day today. There we go. And I just walked about maybe, I don't know, 0.15 miles up the road from the trailhead to this church here. And plugged my stuff in because everything's dead because I'm stupid and didn't really think ahead with that stuff. Anyways, yeah, I'm just getting ready to do a little lunch break. and hopefully the pastor doesn't come running out and kick my butt. This just in, Appalachian Trail thru hiker from New Jersey drowns in river trying to cross it at night. Alright, here goes nothing. I might just keep my Crocs on for the rest of the walk because it's only 0.7. There was my second river crossed. Look at these goobers. Look at that shit, huh? I had to wait for somebody else, and there's 2 other guys coming. So we'll get some live reactions.
What?
I couldn't do it alone. I had to wait.
Really?
Yeah.
That was just sitting there?
Yep. That's what I'm talking about right there. Some people mess with the blazes here on the trail. Looks like this one was, I can't tell if it was scratched off or painted over. It doesn't make any sense to me. But people do what they do, I guess. Here we are up at McAfee Knob, or McCafe Knob, as I've been calling it, because I'd really go for a sausage and egg McGriddle right now with cheese. I don't want to talk about that. Anyways, here we are at the famous spot where, you know, you can see where people's asses have worn it down right there from sitting there, and then they get their picture taken from over here. Oh, thank God it died. I don't know what kind of bird that is. It's a whippoorwill? I hope they go extinct. Yesterday I stopped into a place called Stanimals Hostel, and I'm sure it's a wonderful spot and everything, but unfortunately while I was there, an older dude tried to make off with my power bank, and had a little altercation with him, just verbal, but he tried, you know, grabbing my power bank and basically just taking it right from me after I said it's mine. Like, I just plugged it in a second ago, I know it's mine. It was a little ridiculous, but be careful at hostels, because you get people sometimes that aren't hiking, that are a little bit down on their luck, and unfortunately try to take things that don't belong to them. Been really thirsty this morning, and I have been thirsty for like 2 hours now, 2-3 hours, I don't know, no water, you know, and it's passing by this couple, and they were like, how you doing? I'm like, oh, I'm a little thirsty. They pulled out a bottle of water, and it was the best water I've ever drank in my life. But here we are on top of the meadow today. Mini Reese's cups and a peanut butter Cliff bar. Highly recommend that on the trail. Anyways, I just drank 2 full liters of this water, chugged it down with no filter. Because look at it. I mean, it's coming from the mountain, so it tasted really good to be able to just gulp it down like that. So fingers crossed nothing happens, but. Stretching over 2,180 miles, the Appalachian Trail crosses 14 states and 5 national parks. Who would ever do something so stupid? Gotta say goodbye. So we're at the Appalachian Trail Outfitters in Elkton, Virginia. They have this really cool little back room for hikers. I got to change and boogie, unfortunately, so this video is going to be a short little clip, but definitely stop in here. Come on, this way. There you go. Stay. Good girl. I am overrun. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Today was a rough one. I'm beat 22.5 miles today. Nothing hurts. I'm sore, like, you know, but nothing feels wrong. But I was definitely lacking some of this good stuff today. So I just found this spring over there, which I'll show you in a minute. I filled this up, and I didn't even put the filter on it. I just guzzled down about 2 liters of stuff. Of course, you know, I did a good once over and checked where the pipe was coming out of the mountainside. Nothing was getting in there and contaminating it. So.
Nah, he's doing that. I better go over there. You go for him, I go.
I'm gonna see how many miles I could do today. I didn't plan a route or anything, just gonna kind of get out there and do it. Thankfully, I didn't wake up feeling too bad this morning because I was out kind of late last night. As you saw a second ago, I got up and sang with that band. Here we are at Bear Den Hostel. Place looks like it's straight out of a fairy tale. It's like a little castle place. Let's go see who's inside. There he is. Heck yeah, in the flesh.
So that concludes day 98. May 20.
Oh, there's a fucking full beer up here.
What?
I shit you not.
Nope.
Check it out. If you're passing through, I highly recommend stopping in here for a stay. They give you pizza and ice cream while you stay, and they have a wonderful little dog here and a guitar for everybody to use. Saying goodbye. Today just went from good to better. Yep, and here we are with Trail Boss, who just came to the rescue and brought us into town to get my guitar strings. He built the roller coaster on the Appalachian Trail, which is a section. How many miles is it?
It's about 13 miles. It was a 15-mile road walk.
So earlier I called up Trail Boss, and you know, I figured he must be the fellow who made that section of trail. So I asked him, I said, are you the guy who constructed the roller coaster? And what did you say?
No comment.
There you go, folks. This is the little hotel thing I'm staying at. I'm pretty sure it's run by a bunch of witches.
That's beautiful.
That's why I need a tiller. I have so much hard.
Yeah, well, I'll till it for you if you want. I'll till it.
So as you can see, there's a little smoke all over the place because of Canadian wildfire that's going on right now. It's kind of everywhere. Like, a lot of us are having a hard time because it's, you know, we're getting smoke inhalation all day long while trying to hike.
For myself too.
Me and Slava are here. Say hello.
Hello.
I'm very inspired right now because Slava just showed me his gear. He's carrying this all the way from, he started in New York City, right?
I start exactly from Manhattan, from Church St. Patrick, center of Manhattan, yes. So sleeping bag, it's for food. Sometimes it's heavy, sometimes it's easy. No food at all. Sometimes I met on my sleeping, it was porcupine. I don't know nothing about porcupine because I think it's just live in Africa. But after 2 weeks, one man told me there is a porcupine. I said, what is big porcupine? I don't know the idea. But he explained me. And next night I see the porcupine. She come to me and said, hello porcupine. You know, the Appalachian Trail is a really unique place in the world. Feel every moment on this trail. Be on this trail, not be in your place, in your mind. Feel every moment. If you see something interesting, to stay.
Jules the bear and Animal. Here they come.
Are we gonna go at the same time? Yeah. Okay.
You gotta get a running start or else you guys are scaredy cats.
This will end.
Here we are, me and Heck Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
Here, I'll get a shot down.
Oh wait, we gotta wait.
We gotta wait.
Cheers.
Cheers to this, mates.
Here we go.
Delicious. That's actually delicious.
So, John, what's your point? Al Gore told you what in 1995? Please answer. Al Gore made a video of the polar bears dying, but their population's expanded? Oh, yeah. I can't help you.
We're looking for cold hard facts.
How am I a moron? And now all you got to do is explain how I'm...
I know numerous geologists,
hydrogeologists, people, hydro people.
We'll all be darned. Halfway there. And tomorrow, I'm eating a half gallon of ice cream because that's just what you do out here. You eat a half gallon and you just do it. That's it. Anyways, halfway there. So Jules the Bear, you gotta tell us about what we're doing here today.
We're currently eating half gallon of ice cream.
How's it going?
It's a mistake for sure.
It's a mistake. Are you feeling all right so far?
I have this much left of my last whatever this is.
Yeah. Oh, you went for the cheesecake. You're a brave man.
It's not great.
It looks like
shit. You said it.
Pepto-Bismol.
There's no way.
Getting there.
Now that I bull-earthly the like.
Yep.
Here with my buddy Seaweed. Say what's up, brother.
What's up?
We're here drinking chocolate milk. And there's the cows it came from right there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hello. Hey, it's you guys. How you doing?
I heard you were coming. I got all excited.
How you doing, brother?
Good.
God, hey, this is great. Good to see you, man.
I thought maybe somebody come out. I saw.
I was gonna say, did you walk here? This truly looks like the works of a madman. It goes on and on and on. Like, look at this. What? How would I describe Pennsylvania so far? 2 words. Rock fuck. It's nonstop.
I'm pretty certain that the time I spent hiking in Pennsylvania this year definitely left my knees and ankles with some permanent damage, but still was a beautiful place to be nonetheless. Beats a cubicle. What you're about to see is the live reaction of a thru hiker finding a cooler full of ice-cold beer in the middle of the forest.
Oh, fucking hey. Fuck rock. Fuck rock. Oh, you fucker. God. That's no good. You reach a certain level of physical exhaustion at some point where you kind of get pushed to insanity, and I think Pennsylvania was definitely testing my limits, to say the least. Mr. Man, how you feeling right now? What would you say to future thru hikers planning their thru hike?
Yeah, don't get complacent.
Don't get complacent.
Think it's something's gonna be easy coming up. It's probably fucking not gonna be.
There you go, folks. You heard it here first.
Yeah.
Live from shit-ass mountain, Pennsylvania. Ryan's here from, was it W69?
69 News, WFMZ.
WFMZ, and we're getting ready to do a little interview here. He's brought the big boy out. Alright, careful. Oh shit, car! There we go. And there is a water cache. So we don't have to drink Hillbilly Motel spigot water, I guess.
Nice. If you guys actually stay here, I'm just gonna get like a...
Okay.
You guys kind of come up.
Cool. We're gonna be famous.
We're gonna be on TV.
I knew that in the next day or two I'd be seeing my mom, my dad, and all my friends for the first time in months. Couldn't say how excited I was.
Going back to Jersey today, baby. Here we go, across the Delaware Water Gap, across the bridge.
Honestly, if I just came back from the Appalachian Trail, the first thing I would do is
Right. Are we talking about first off fruit? Because it's obviously the coconut.
In my
What's your favorite fruit, Brian?
mango.
2, 3.
As one of the few people that was lucky enough to have family living not too far from the trail, only about an hour away, so getting to see my friends and family was a must, but I knew I had to go back to the trail. This time, though, I had a new partner in crime with me.
I say we set up tents right here. Lightning storm comes in, we'll be first to see it.
Yep. After hiking with me for a couple of days, my dad headed back home. Over the next few days, I'd be on my own again and dealing with some crazy amounts of rain.
This is as good as it gets. There's puppies and trail magic. Mr. Lucky from 2022. There he is.
Hello.
They're our saviors today on this dismal rainy day. And Walrus over there hanging out. There it is. High point. And there's the big ass storm that we have to try to outrun now.
Now, up till this point on the trail, I didn't think I needed any body glide. I never really chafed anyway, and I didn't think it was a big deal even if I did. Little did I know, chafing can lead to, well, insanity and excruciating pain.
What was that? That's really weird. You know what this sign really should say? Welcome to Fuck Mountain. Welcome to Fuck You, Po Fuck Mountain. What to know? Really bad time. Get ready to have a bad time and not have fun. That's what it should really say.
Yeah, I think by this point it was pretty safe to say I was what the old folks call cuckoo bananas.
Okay, so this was basically the sketchiest climb I've had to do yet on the trail. So I had to hold here with my hands and my legs just kind of dangled as I shimmied across to here. Down there is a far drop. All these rocks are really wet, so it was definitely far from fun. What a buzzkill. Yeah, I'd be like, fuck this.
I really found a rock to fall in it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna blow out there and then blow in here and just bomb all the water right on top of you.
Alright, so just up there was a happy green field, and just when it started to get good, here we go into the Cave of Doom. This is called a lemon squeezer. Alright, trying to squeeze up, but I think I might have to put my backpack through first, because this is getting very tight very fast here. Okay, 2 rattlesnakes over here. Crossing the Hudson River right now on bridge, I don't know, whatever bridge this is. Definitely one of the most refreshing dips that I've taken on the trail so far. And they got a concession stand up here too, so better snack up real quick. Look at the size of this thing. Biggest tree on the AT, or biggest oak tree, I think. That is just neat. Look at that thing, man. I'll see you later. I'm floating down the Maine. All right, so I gotta cross the river here. Or as
switched out my boots for my Crocs. I just saw another hiker retreat back up the mountain because he didn't want to do this. I can't really say I blame him, but I mean, over to that left side doesn't look too bad. So that's where I'm going to try to go here in a second. See, it wasn't all that bad. Got my feet nice and cold, clean. Little foot bath real quick. Out of the woods, the thru hiker.
I made it.
You made it. Some tricky shit, huh?
Yeah. This is pretty tricky, actually, surprisingly. You ever kick those little sticks and then they end up between your feet? And then...
Okay, we're near, I think we're near Dalton, Massachusetts. It is absolutely sweltering hot out here. And these exposed fields and rickety-rackety boardwalks are not helping. This thing is falling apart. Crossing this here was probably one of the scariest things I've ever done. I went on my butt on that rock way over there and basically submerged myself in the rapids there and then grabbed onto that while my legs got washed over. Then I just climbed with my arms to this one, stepped there, and by some fucking grace of God, I'm on the other side. We're in Vermont. We're almost done with this whole mess. I'm ready to be done. Just after crossing the border of New Hampshire, you enter the town of Hanover, home of Dartmouth University, where I'm very proud to say I only changed one sign to say fart mouth.
Hanover.
We're at Hanover, New Hampshire, just crossed the border. I'm here with Jack Stinson. I guess you're the owner of Stinson's here. And he told me there was a hiker that worked here. He did the trail 9 times. And I was like, wait a minute. Like, that's gotta be... He tells me Baltimore Jack came in here, worked here.
Yeah, he came in the back door. He stood there. The stench was unreal. I mean, I respect the trail, but boy, it was. I said, but he talked. He talked like an encyclopedia, and I was desperate for help. Pulled him in, worked the register. Of course, he was so intellectually like with it. He would debate with college students on political issues, and he would corral them and then just tie them.
Awesome. Who'd have known? You know, here we are. Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Stinson. We appreciate it. Second to last state. Right now we're on the
Mountain Cube Summit. 2,909 feet. I'm gonna find somewhere to camp up here. Bit chilly up here on Mount Moosilauke today. I'm gonna go take a picture with the summit sign there, but I'm waiting for my buddy Veggie. I don't know where he's at. So we're up on Franconia Ridge. Mount Washington. Really cool to get the first glimpse of old Washington. I've been up there times. In fact, years ago, me and my dad took a motorbike ride up to the top, and we hid a penny under a rock. And I've been trying to find that thing for years. I've been up there a few times since. So hopefully I can find it this time. Hey there, so at the moment I'm sitting outside of Galehead Hut here in New Hampshire. It's the second hut that I've come across. Actually, this is the third technically on the trail, I think, but it's the second one that I've seen. I didn't see the other one. I think it was way off the trail. Anyways, I'm doing a work first day tonight. It's kind of a rare thing to be able to do this on the trail because they only allow 2 thru hikers to stay at a time. So I got lucky and got here, I guess, just had a good time. And tonight I'm going to be talking about thru hiking to all of these very wealthy people staying here tonight. The rooms are about $200 a piece. So I'll take the floor space tonight and graciously eat all of the leftovers if there are any. I hope to God there are. Down there is Lake of the Clouds Hut, Mount Monroe, and up here, Mount Washington. I'll see you at the top. Almost up. Old Mr. Washington here. Whew, it's definitely a tough climb.
The next trail town I passed through was Gorham, New Hampshire, and as you could see, I had myself a pretty darn tootin' time there with a few other trail friends I'd known for quite some time at this point. Got to resupply, and I stayed at the Barn Hostel, which is a fantastic place to stay, and I even got myself a new pair of shoes.
So we're here with Steve and Heather. Here we are. We found a plane crash. I don't think we're going to be able to get it started.
Yeah.
But it would be nice to just fly up to Maine, you know, and just have it all done.
Before I knew it, I was in the final state in Maine, infamous for its rebar ladders going up the sides of mountains like seen here, but I didn't mind them, especially if you could play them.
Oh, look at that.
I really wish I had known this at the time, but I was coming up on Mahoosic Notch. It's pretty notoriously known as the most difficult mile on the entire Appalachian Trail, and I had no idea that it was just a few miles ahead of me.
We're in Mahoosic Notch right now with
Safety Inspector.
We're with Safety Inspector.
Yabba dabba doo.
Yabba dabba doo.
Quest.
All coming through the holes over there.
I think I might shine in this squeeze.
What are you thinking so far of it?
Oh my god, it's amazing.
Yeah, see, that's the energy us miserable nobos should have. Safety Inspector, thank you and best of luck.
Yeah, you too.
Oh my god. How the fuck like this? Oh. Okay. Alright.
I consider myself lucky to be as naive as I was when I was going through Mahoosic Notch, because looking back on it now, I could have gotten really fucked up really easily in that notch, and especially it was wet conditions that day, and well, I consider myself pretty darn lucky for making it through there without a scratch.
Oh shit. What? Okay.
That's got to be the worst of it. That's got to be. I might have not bought enough snacks in Gorham, but there's plenty here. My knees are absolutely annihilated. The view from Mount Bigelow today. Avery Peak. It's cold and windy. Avery Peak, last of the Bigelows. I'm gonna get the hell out of here now because it's getting cold. Oh, these fucking shoes hurt so bad. They hurt so fucking bad. The guys at Topo said that these would be the same fit and construction as the Trail Venture 2s, which I had 600 miles of blissful comfort in. These fuckers have lasted 200, and I'm in foot hell right now. It hurts so fucking bad. There might as well be screwdrivers fucking jamming into the sides of my feet right now. That's how fucking bad these fuckers hurt.
Despite all the foot pain that I was in, I kept trudging on towards Mount Katahdin. The next big event for me would be crossing the Kennebec River. I took a wrong turn at some point while I was getting closer to the Kennebec and wound up at Harrison's Pierce Pond Camp, where I met Tim. Tim had a guitar for me to play and sent me packing with a bag full of pancakes.
After that, it's a nice walkway, and then you go straight in and take a right. You'll see the sign.
Cool. Thank you, Tim.
Okay, happy trails, man.
Okay. You too. Take care. My pleasure. Bag full of pancakes. Down to the bridge we go. Here we go. Crossing the Kennebec River. Now I really know I'm getting close to the end now. He's over there coming across now. So I'm just gonna sit and wait for him here. I think I just interrupted his, he looked like he was fishing. So he had to cut that short, but he's heading on over here in a second. Here he comes, the man himself, pulling into the station. What's your name?
I'm Justin.
Justin, Slim Pickens.
Slim Pickens, good to meet you.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. There you go.
All right. I'm gonna have you stand on these two rocks.
All right.
Get one hand here and one hand on the other side. Get that stable, okay. And then 1 foot at a time. Gotcha. There you go. All right.
You definitely get a good workout doing this.
Yeah, the way back is definitely more challenging than the way over.
Oh, really?
Yeah. This is the fast current seam is on this side, so
yeah,
you get through it quick when you're going that direction.
Got a lucky colleague in the house doing a sneak video right now. How do you feel about the breakfast?
I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm starving.
That right here is fun. So I'm here with Perfect Time, and he just summited. What was it? Yesterday.
Yesterday,
yeah. He summited.
That, what was it? 2:36, I think. I don't even know what to think about finishing. It's definitely overwhelming.
Yeah.
Never would have thought. Like, I'm happy to be done, but at the same time, like, sad that it's over.
Right on.
But Appalachia is just I'm from Front Royal, so it's Shenandoahs and everything in my home. Appalachian Mountains have always been my home, so maybe home. It reminds me of home.
And now completed through hiker. Perfect Time. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
All right.
Honestly, I can't think of a better place I could have spent my 25th birthday than at Shaw's Hiker Hostel with some incredible people. My parents sent me this package here, loaded up with goodies. I got an incredible resupply for the 100-mile wilderness you can see there. Even had some friends like Seaweed, who I hadn't seen in quite a while, turn up. And got to have a really nice dinner and some drinks with some great friends, Lucky, Full Milk, Danny Boy, Gonzo. And all in all, I was ready to complete this journey.
Here's to 25 years of doing nothing. All right, Full Milk. How would you define the term hiking?
Hiking?
Yeah.
1 foot in front of the other?
That's
wearing a pack.
Yeah, dude, there you go. And guess what? We got a lucky colleague right here. So there's two questions I have for you now.
Yeah.
Now that we are under the, now that we are in a different state of mind.
Yeah.
Question number one, what does the word Appalachia mean to you at this point?
At this point, long.
How would you define the word hiking now?
A palette of colors. Some of them are bright, some of them are not.
I think about point 2, there's a Blue Blaze side trail that goes down to the right. They do ford it. They said Long Pond Stream felt like it was about probably 6 foot deep. They had a roadwalk around that one, and it was sketchy finding the roadwalk around it. In my opinion, it's not worth taking the risk. It's all sanctioned at this point.
So you're just gonna take a big deep breath, go.
Yeah. So that's like a one.
Yeah.
That's,
if you want.
So that's Little Wilson, Big Wilson, and
just don't step on the head too much because keep your head up.
That roadwalk gets you around all 3 of those.
No.
Little Wilson, Big, and
You're fucking filming, aren't you?
Something in here because I don't have any fucking...
Digging for gold.
All right.
Yeah. It's slippery. Hey, he did it.
To say the least, I was incredibly thankful to these fellows for letting me join them through the 100-mile wilderness. We had tons of laughs and endless good times that I'll remember and cherish forever.
You get a picture of that, mate.
Yep.
That. Just ridiculous.
2100?
Yeah. We made This might be the best water source I've ever seen on trail. Look how fast we get a fill out of this thing. That was probably 5 or 10 seconds, I don't know. And it's crystal clear. It's free. That's the best thing. There's a bunch of day hikers who, well, I guess they're section hiking. They've been out here for like 20 days since Monson, which is just mind-blowing to me. Anyways, the moral of the story, they set up their tent about like 2 feet away from mine, and I hate that so much. So I just had to do this river crossing here, and it was made me rather unhappy. It was not safe at all. That sucked a little bit. And your name is again?
I'm Casper, and this is Spook.
Casper and Spook on the trail here. There's Spook in his pooch.
Yes, he sits in here when he's tired.
That's awesome.
Well, I was just about coming up on the end of the 100-mile wilderness, and I definitely started to feel the end of the trail weighing in on me a little bit. Thankfully, the 100-mile wilderness is so beautiful, it kind of distracts you from that ending that you kind of want, but you kind of don't want at the same time.
At the moment, I think I have around 30 or something miles left on the Appalachian Trail. Pretty crazy. So last night when I was setting up my tent, a really awesome thing happened when the tent pole snapped, like right at the joint. You can kind of see it here, I'll show you. See on the top right side of the screen, yeah, that pole, it just kind of snapped, and I don't know if it's gonna hold this rain off. It's been raining harder and harder every minute. It's actually calmed down for the second, but I guess we'll see how well it does.
Where's that rain? It's so pretty. That's my, oh no, that's my panic music.
Lava had a mouse in her tent. And
Dude, that first mouse you've come across like the whole trip?
Well, no, I just had one the other day in 100 Mile too. And
You guys got some good spots, huh?
no, but I woke up because I felt like I don't know why, but I thought there was a stick on my face. Well, I'm screaming for help, and then he's like, hold on, I'll come get it. So then he walks over. He doesn't go through the trail. He walks through the woods, and he gets attacked by some fucking spider or something. And he's like, hold on, I'm coming, there's a spider.
what does the word Appalachia mean to you now?
A mountain range.
Okay.
It means, actually, I think about poor people, especially in the South. I'm like, wow, the people who live on the Appalachian Range have it rough, and that's why they cater towards hikers, because they need money. And also Appalachia. I think of Appalachian, and I think of, wow, everyone from the trail comes from different backgrounds and they pronounce it differently, and I think it's funny.
Appalachia and
Appalachian,
Yep.
depending on where you're from. And I'm like, man, this brings everyone together, and I love that.
So, question 2, how would you define the word hiking?
Ooh, okay, so this goes back to me being a kid, and I would just walk in the woods all the time, and I'm like, I'm just walking. And then one day my dad was like, oh, these hikers, and then he showed me a video of people hiking and they're just walking in the woods. I'm like, oh, so hiking is literally just walking in the woods, and that's it, it's just walking.
Jake Mosca.
Jake?
Yeah.
Your trail name?
Slim Pickens.
Okay, that's always...
There she goes.
Okay, and you started in Georgia this spring, right?
I did.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Any tips when I'm climbing up tomorrow in terms of the hunt trail, or just?
It's you're gonna gain 4,000 feet in 5 miles. But there's 2 miles of it you don't gain much.
Okay.
Coming down isn't gonna be much faster than going up.
Yeah, your knees are gonna be feeling that one.
Good thing your knees don't hurt already.
Yeah, thank God.
Hey, and congratulations.
Thank you, Pete. Appreciate it, bud.
Hey, good luck.
All right.
The feeling of climbing up Mount Katahdin was kind of undescribable. In a way, it felt like I was going to a funeral for this guy named Slim Pickens, and in another way, it felt like I was getting closer to home. I wasn't really sure where or what my home was at this point. I knew I was ready to be done hiking, but at the same time, I really didn't want it to end. I'd made friends and memories I'd cherish forever on this trail. It was definitely a mix of bitter and sweet emotions that I'm not sure if I'd ever felt so strongly before in my life.
Just at the top of that hill. It's the end of my journey. And yeah, it's it.
When I finally reached the northern terminus of the Appalachian Trail, I decided not to record the moment. I kept it all for myself, soaked it in. It was an incredibly emotionally powerful experience, and luckily my friend Walrus was there to snap this picture for me.
And that is the end of my Appalachian Trail through hike in 2023. I'm now walking down the A-Ball Trail, basically at the bottom here, about half a mile or so from the road where my mom and dad are going to be. And I really can't wait to see them. It's been quite a while.
CDT!
Never forget!
Congrats, man!
Peace.
How you guys feel?
Oh, I'm on I feel great. I got a little bump in my ass.
Oh.
I feel great.
Yep.
I'm so proud of myself.
Done. Done,
It doesn't feel real. It doesn't feel like I'm done. It feels like, oh, I'm gonna zero tomorrow and then I'm gonna hike the next day.
Yeah.
So it feels like.
So House, I asked Lava yesterday. I gotta ask you the 2 questions. I was gonna try to ask more people, but I kept forgetting. What does the word Appalachian mean to you?
I don't know, like small mountains.
Alright.
That's pretty good. And then how about the word hiking?
Oh. Stress-free freedom.
Hey,
Yes.
there you go.
I was suddenly overwhelmed with emotions as I looked back on the highway to see Mount Katahdin looming far, far in the distance. It felt like I was walking out of a movie theater, or leaving something very special behind. Something that changed me forever in a way that I can't be more grateful for. Something called the Appalachian Trail.
Oh, that went for a lot longer.
It never gets old.